Beth, so Alien Blues by Wunderbar. Um, so with this one, I'm just going to quickly go through the various different things involved in it, right? So first off, we're starting off with this octave thing here on the sixth and eighth fret, and it's a case of because you want to be able to hit all the strings and only hear these two, so you get that kind of nasty attack sound, that bang, 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 bang. So sixth fret, fifth fret, first fret. Okay, so then we've got this little bit here. So just keep in mind of where exactly that comes in. So if you're talking 2, 3, 4, 1, so it's halfway between the first beat and the second beat is where that bit comes in. Okay, so next bit you've got the okay, and just give it a good push. It's on the acoustic, obviously those bends are a little bit tricky, but if you drag it down, maybe that might make it easier. So just whichever way makes it easier for you. So you can do that on your own without bass, or if you want to do that as well, as we were saying that you can do this. So the bass notes that it goes through in that section are B flat, D, G, and E flat. Okay, so open D string, G with the thumb, then we're sixth fret on the original note. Okay, and those are those staccato notes. Okay, so just hit it and take the weight off it. So okay, so then the next bit is so that I think that repeats itself once, and then we've just got that down, 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 that kind of Ramones style thing of. All right, so and loud, snappy, heavy, right? Because obviously the notes are one thing, but obviously there's, as I said, there's obviously a very particular vibe that these guys are going for. So you want to be aware of that as well. Um, okay, so other than that, then there was the. So those were just octaves. So remember, I was saying if you want to get the same note up an octave, if the G and B string are involved, then you skip a string and go up 3 frets. Okay? If not, down a string or skip a string, in other words, down 2 strings and up 2 frets. Okay, so then there was the other one. I think it was this. Yeah, Holy Toledo. Okay, so we've got this first one. Let me just get a quick listen here. Okay, dum dum da 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 dum dum. Okay, so we've got. So that's an A major. Yeah, A major add 9, but I won't split hairs here. Power chord of F sharp, and those open strings are being left there, and sliding down to the C sharp minor. Okay, so that's just. You can add that one in there, but it's already here. So again, we don't want to get too bogged down in the details. As long as it sounds right, and we're in the right ballpark. I mean, obviously the chords have got to be right. You can't play too fast and loose with it. But there's any number of different ways of playing the same chord, as we saw with the various different attempts of me trying to figure out what they're doing. All of them sounded similar, but I'm pretty sure this one. And then you've got those little licks coming up here now. So as I said, I want to leave it to you to figure those out, but just remember where they come from. So this song is in the key of C sharp minor. So as we said earlier on in previous lessons, the way to do that, if it's a minor chord, if it's a minor key that you're in, find that note on the E string. So there's C sharp, and then you start your pentatonic scale from there. And So like one of the licks was. But again, I don't want to, sort of. I want you to sort of feel your way through that pentatonic scale and figure it out because it's an important exercise. Um, just sort of as an aside as well, if you're in a major key, then what you do is if you want to use the pentatonic is again you find let's say it was C sharp major that the song was in. Again, find the C sharp on the E string, but this time that's your top note. So then your pentatonic would be this. There's the C sharp. All right. So yeah. So try to get it down on your own first, nice and steady, and start slow, build it up. Steadiness first, speed later, as always, and then yeah, sort of try to set up a good sound system and bash it out along with it. And there's any number of different things you can do that with as well, including the other songs that we've done. Take Me to Church, Man Who Sold the World, all that stuff. Play along with it, and you'd be surprised how much fun it is if you haven't tried it yet. So give it a go. All right, see you next time.